Before I get into Revelations, let's talk about that cross for a moment. Did Jesus not give an alternate timeline during that time before he got put on that cross by telling everybody what was going to happen before it happened? Ultimately giving everybody a decision. And what they do? They did it anyway. Now, we'll go to Revelations. What he did then is no different than what is written in Revelations. It's a timeline in which can exist if we choose for things to go that way. No different than he gave us what? An option by telling us in advance what's going to happen. No different than Revelations is telling us in advance what will happen. We're like a bunch of kids running around here that don't want to do their chores. If you go back to the beginning, if the end is the beginning is the end. If you go back to the beginning, what was mankind put here for? Maintain the garden. Not only can we not maintain the garden correctly, but how many times it's already been destroyed along the way? Whether by us or whether in hopes of, saving what's left. Because mankind tends to play God here on earth. Right here in the beginning, depending on how you want to look at it, Mother Earth is much like God's wife, in which they had Adam, and then come along Eve, and so forth, so on. Now that being said, how y'all want to go about this, man? Are y'all not willing to let's clean it up? Y'all not willing, let's clean this mess up, which humanity's already gotten itself into. That is a timeline that y'all just sitting around manifesting all this talk. But y'all, none of y'all has learned anything. Y'all don't want to get out here and do the work. Y'all will sit there and just read the book. You claim you know it all, rather than actually doing what it's asking to do. You understand these good people in this world stay out the way and they do their thing. They don't litter. They don't try to hurt people, things like that. Now, if everybody was like that, then probably would be no problems. But there's always got to be the ones that don't care, which gets everybody in trouble. So something's got to change. Because see, right now, we in a situation to where those saved people think this is theirs. You get what I'm saying? They think this is their earth. And they go take it over by any means necessary, take what they want, because they believe their God's chosen ones. Let me tell y'all something. Chosen ones in that book ain't chosen for reasons you think, okay? The only blessings that come is when people finally get it. But instead, they move away from the Holy Bible because they think they already ahead. They think they already Jesus' successors in all this. And they move ahead to another religion, another book. And then they go create their own religion in the process. Before they even understand where it started. If you get where I'm going with this. So at what point will people understand we have a choice? Yeah, we can have a good ending or we can have a bad ending. And that's so let me go ahead and just say this very clearly. For those who don't want to help bring heaven to earth, what's a parent, do to their child? They're gonna be hell to pay. You know what I'm saying? It's like parents going on vacation. They come back and now the kids don't throw the party without their permission. And now they try to sweep everything under the rug, try to make it look, like they ain't did nothing wrong, in hopes that it ain't noticed. So you get where we're going with this. So at some point, humanity's got to make a choice. But see, think about all these folks running around here claiming to be Jesus, claiming to be God, claiming to be this and that and the other. See, this is the difference. See, once that decision's made, there ain't no turning it back. God's will will be done until it's done and over with. There ain't no retreat, ain't no surrender. It's done. So once that call is made, then ain't no turning back. And people need to understand that. So everybody needs to get together and let's try to do something a little different, bring heaven to earth the right way. Because if we can't do it here, then when heaven gets here, when heaven's ready, when that call's made, hey, it's over with. There ain't gonna be no talking about it, no negotiating. It's gonna be ace and elbows, man. And somebody's gonna have hell to pay.